dies ni lo fo we papa tiji mukeni mi owo tu mi lobe mwelu mama ai ato ati lo ma ye wato mango ti pe mamu ye ato ati lo ma ye we are oh ato ati lo ma ye wato mango ti pe mamu ye ato ati lo ma ye we are oh sauna ti mungo we we brawa ti fwa ke ti mungo gai sauna ti mungo we we brawa ti fwa ke ti mungo gai bati koma ke agreement lo mulwa mwateni bati koma ke agreement lo mulwa ye tonya bidi bidi ke inyamunga ndewe amugbe pati ndejima we jiva trouble bra mwambia mo fila we jiva bunde bra mwambia mo lewe ya pimi mwa uli dogon amugili amwe
Tonya mia ke bidi mia Melo waji mahante sauna mia manga woma Election time kept to buja to woma Leke mat ma bande shit in my little tinga Beya gili ka gadi nyamwe Nge ya nyonga mwe Anya Nyonga mwe Tam ya fika ne ma walo hey Takwe nongwe na bonda ya Yeah bidi mia Tonya Bidi mia Kemon DJ nyamunga
ato ati lo ma ye wato mango ti pe mamu ye ato ati lo ma ye we are oh ato ati lo ma ye wato mango ti pe mamu ye ato ati lo ma ye we are oh sauna ti mungo we we brawa ti fwa ke ti mungo gai sauna ti mungo we we brawa ti fwa ke ti mungo gai bati koma ke agreement lo mulwa mwateni bati koma ke agreement lo mulwa ye tonya bidi ke inyamunga ndewe amugbe pati ndejima we jiva trouble bra mwambia mo fila we jiva bunde bra mwambia mo lewe ya pimi mwa uli dogon amugili amuye kenyali unkeda kwe amendelwe mbatelo sawa kamoti milwe mbatela kabale junior o SPPN ubide enjoy kabale junior o SPPN tokwe otia o amuye bele molele adopi tiata lele amaledi yenya inji ye ilole tiatima bo kekene matela tijo bo bidi
na this last stand
ato ati lo ma ye wato mango ti pe mamu ye ato ati lo ma ye we are oh ato ati lo ma ye wato mango ti pe mamu ye ato ati lo ma ye we are oh sauna ti mungo we brawa ti fwa ke ti mungo gai sauna ti mungo we brawa ti fwa ke ti mungo gai bati koma ke agreement lo mulwa mwateni bati koma ke agreement lo mulwa ye tonya bidi ke inyamunga ndewe amugbe pati ndejima we jiva trouble bra mwambia mo fila we jiva bunde bra mwambia mo lewe ya pimi mwa uli dogon
And If you not see them, man, God there with the people like your brothers and sisters. Love and support, we don't show them. All can rally, we don't dance, but God there with the meet up now one big pala. Jake body akbala together. We be fit say wake up down, but how we pray the oil for the show now we face. Lights not there, how the picking them for study now. Mama not the work, Papa not get money. One go school, but the system and sorry. Free education, the left and a story. 6 years now I'm pairing. A woman for live this life with me no gets money. You not go no say we dey suffer. Cause stop up and feeling how they buy.
Mwali, bima ake umbate panda. Debi nyai ma ale mao. Mwali, bima ake umbate panda. Bilega tale ma fo. Mwali, bima ake umbate panda. Debi nyai ma ale mao. Mwali, bima ake umbate panda. Bilega tale ma fo. Mwali, bima ake umbate panda. Mwali, bima ake umbate panda.
Delay and see dangerous.
Sauna timungo we. Kwebra watifwa ke timungo gai. Bati koma ke agreement ilo mulwam. Mwateni. Bati koma ke agreement ilo mulwam ye. Tonya bidi bidi ke inyamunga. De we amugbe pati nde jima we. Jiva trouble bra. Mwambia mwafila.
Okay, fumble them. Una good evening. We don't come back today. Today, by the grace of God, now we three Bodenaya. We brother, they get a little bit of problem for join we, but he will come on board. We not go tire. This will be a duty we'll go perform for God and country. We country in need this kind of messages, because for a country with the kind of potential we Salon get, and with a very young population we'll get, for day in poverty, and every day when you come on social media, what you go see Sierra Leoneans, then they curse each other, talk at each other, quarrel with each other. Some of we, the elders, them were not happy. So we don't decide, say, we go do what we able for assist with people, them, now we come back to Usa been trade. The society where some of we grow up with, we're not been Sabi tribe. We're not been Sabi region. We've been they work all over the country free. We've been they make friends with people them free. But today salon, you don't reach you say, if you buy like a dog a puss, but God day. Anyway, I'll not go talk too much. I go introduce the other co-host them, because we not get guests, we not co-host. This is a program of 3 people. I know say una know the brother Imran Toure. We get today a new man we been for join we last week, but he not be able because he been get some sudden event will be happen and get bearing, so he not be able to come. We now we brother Gumbi Musa Tonyaya. Gombe now from the eastern part of Sierra Leone, and a man we respectable, a man we not all the type then we mix pan the things that we wrong in our country. And we believe say if this kind of team continue for do what thing for do, we go able help we country law come up on this trouble. So my co-host them, Mr. Toure, I want to let you greet the fumble them. Mr. Toure, over to you, sir. Greet fumble them. You know they hear me? Mr. Toure? Okay, you have a problem with connectivity. We know they get you clearly. I don't know what's in the problem with you. Okay. Yeah, it's okay, Mr. Musa Tonyaya. Read the fumble them, sir. Mr.
Yeah, me fumble them.
Later.
Me salon fumble them. Una cabo. This na Gumbi Musa Tonyaya, commonly known as Ginny Goleon. This na the man we can make them audio them. We can call it say Ginny Goleon because me I always in the forest. I dey go find out to salon.
Now the devil were inside the forest.
Yes, I dey inside the forest. You know, see what I come out today with the country flag.
Well, today you know to devil.
So this na the salon Gina. I don't come. So I'm glad for see we now me fambu them. Cabo. Law can't talk fambu talk. Law see how we able make the country go before. And how we able shape the country. Because we not get no other home. Now only salon we get. Not to by accident we all can't find ourselves now that 24,000 square miles. Now because God destined us for the day. And by divine intervention. So we see we count all the day. We all now one family. So today we allow talk the family talks. How go better with country.
Okay, Mr. Ture, I think you go greet the family now.
Yeah. Family in a cabo
plenty look like
I think the devil long catcher.
What are you hearing me?
Yes, yes, sir. Greet the family them. I don't know what's
family in a cabo plenty today, particularly. They come through. Change device.
We don't lost some back.
It look like saying that the Gina don't go inside and back in system.
Yeah, I think so. I think briefly on the phone.
Yandebo gelu manjima we botambodi ezini lo for we papa tiji mukeni mi owotu omia lobe mwelu mama ai ato ati lo maye wato mango ti pe mamuye ato ati lo maye we are ato ati lo maye wato mango ti pe mamuye ato ati lo maye we are sauna ti mungo we Kwe brawa tifwa keti mungo ngai Sauna ti mungo we Kwe brawa tifwa keti mungo ngai Pati koma ke agreement ilo mulwa Mwateni Pati koma ke agreement ilo mulwa ye Tonya Bidi Ke inyamunga Ndewe amugbe pati ndejimawe Jifa trouble bra Mwambia mwa fila we Jifa kunde bra Mwambia mwa lewe apini Mwa uli dogo Amungili amwe
Tonya mya kempe dipiti mya Milo waji mahante sauna mya manga woma Election time katu buja tu woma Teke mat ma bande shit in my little tinga Behaviours kagadi nyamwe Nge anyonga mwe Anya Nyonga mwe Tamya fika ne mawalo hey Takmena ngwena bonda ya Yeah bedi mya Tonya Bedi mya Kemundi ji nyamunga
Ato ati loma ye. Watoma ngoti pe mamuye. Ato ati loma ye. We are oh. Ato ati loma ye. Watoma ngoti pe mamuye. Ato ati loma ye. We are oh. Sauna timungo we. We brawa tifwa ketimungo gai. Sauna timungo we. We brawa tifwa ketimungo gai. Pati koma ke agreement ilo mulwa mwateni. Pati koma ke agreement ilo mulwa ye. Tonya bidi bidi ke inyamunga Ndewe amugbe pati ndejimawe Jiva trouble bra.
Okay, I think fumble them without able to overcome this hitch. Mr. Toure, you go greet the fambulencer. You don't go off again. Okay. Yeah, I think you only need for come to the right. Fine. Now you are properly positioned. Greet the fambulencer. Let we continue.
Yeah, sure.
I think your hand is covering the camera. Yeah. It's okay like that. It's okay like that. Just leave the device like that. You are good to go, sir.
Okay.
You are good to go.
Okay now. Family mina kabo plenty kusheto una. First and foremost, I want for tell me co-host and plenty thank you for where they appear today, and we come here for do exploits for we country and we people them. Today, I'm so glad it all exceeded it eclipsed me. A man where I don't admire, I don't follow, I don't appreciate. A man called Tonya. Women, the man say Tonya, it means somebody who tell true, he talk true. And a man, he don't show himself worthy of that cause. My brother, I tell you thank you for the sake of we country, for the way you don't team up together for we people them. Because you're a man, the way we God make you, and how I don't hear you sound, you don't sound like person where the bamba with him bad. You kata na for thoughts, goodness, and peace now we country. Thank you. And the same way, I want to tell Pajalo plenty thank you. Now a big brother, where don't they galvanize, it don't they encourage, it don't they push we all for let we come together. As they say, one finger not the pick banger. And this man, he totally team up, say, in a one finger, but in one grain not go able. So together we all for make we come together and do what we need to do for let we make people understand the danger of ignorance, mistrust, and tribal hegemony. We don't further our country. So today, me family, I want for say to Mr. Jallo, as we did so, make it start the ball rolling. My brother, what do you get for we today on this issue and this subject of
The
ignorance?
same subject now we continue as I will say. The same subject, because we problem not only in Sierra Leone but the whole of Africa is that then we go give we what we call education, we're not to education. Then tie we. Like say we sabi, but we not sabi. Some people, when you tell them about ignorance, they feel say na curse you, they curse them. Not to curse. Every human being can be ignorant of something. We all ignorant of something. Things then they boku are not sabi. Wake up and then sciences like medical science, then are not sabi. I'm very much ignorant in them. And when we look at we society, one of the things where we see is that basic simple things then they will for know where we not know. Now I make with the fet we self, now I make with the cause we self. I can always emphasize say I take up a task for do some research into we history, not because I like history. History now be one subject to I not be like in a school. But as he say, you get Kamara, komot Kenema. You get Kamara, komot Pujong. You get Kamara Tonkolili. You get Kamara Putloko. You get Kamara Bombali. But then people are they fight themselves as enemies because they know they talk the same language. Why? Now because of ignorance. And what's in the problem will make this ignorance not they done now we country. Now because we, the people that where they say we sabi, we forbid the leaders of society, we know they do what thing for do. Now I make us say, let gather people them, like una, let we can now begin talk to people, let them know what thing they need for know. If we all know what you need for know, we always have as brothers and sisters in Sierra Leone. We trust each other. We they go before. We they go before. Salon a small country. With population in less than half the population of Lagos City in West Africa. A small country. We all able to be ourselves in that country. If we gather one place, we dey sabi ourselves by name and by face. But we say we sabi, now we know they do the work. And some of who do like me, I don't if they want them curse me, they want them fat me, they want them blackmail, them do any kind of thing. At this stage, Sierra Leone is above me and above everybody. So I
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Jallo. I appreciate that. Now, before I give the baton, or Gidi, I will just spoon to my brother, Gombe, when I the truthful man. I just want to make people know, waiting my brother, the try for talk, this thing called tribalism, also it come out. Waiting at tribalism. Tribalism na extreme love of you linguistic group. That is the tribe we for them, whether you're not team in Limba or na extreme loyalty to your political group. That is the political party where you did, your social group. That if you don't like any football club, I remember where I come England, the kind of tribalism will be denied. If England go play football society, they kill all man. Hooliganism be so bad that it's not funny. So tribalism, it simply means to say you're loyal to your group. Your group can be linguistic, it can be social, it can be political, it can be regional, it can be clan. So my brother, Mr. Gombe, how you team up on this talk here? Do you talk to we? Hello? You hearing me, Mr. Gombe?
Gombe?
The connection, the connectivity, I don't know what's happening.
Maybe
not
now
clear.
position. Yeah. But they hear you. Go ahead.
You already question? Hello? You hearing the question, sir?
I don't know if it freeze or waiting.
That's it, look.
I think it will be best let go off, it come on again. Gombe, if it agree, we go off and come on again and try for restart you set. Maybe you don't get too much load.
So Fambule must be done the as I say earlier. They talk about the definition of this tribalism. Now that extreme loyalty to a linguistic group. Your linguistic group, that's not the language where you talk. You so loyal to that group that you prepare for do any other kind thing for make other people we know that how you group worthless, inferior. You ready for even trample on them for make you show superiority over them. It's bad. And it's not only bad, it is equally as bad when you get political tribalism. That's why they show extreme loyalty to your political group. To an extent, the other political group them totally inferior. You don't care about their livelihood. You don't care whether they are alive or dead. You are just focused by union group where you're loyal to. They are irrelevant. As quite a lot of people can talk say they're not relevant. There is no one person on this universe that is not relevant. We are all relevant. We are all significant. We are all stakeholders. And whatever pizza we get for share them equally.
Yeah.
And at this, my brother can always talk. That issue of fairness, a just society, an egalitarian society. That's not a society where fairness is in the pinnacle, it's then at the center. And how we go able to do that? Now, for there, first and foremost, we trust one another. And how we go able to build trust? Now, fairness, they help in that endeavor. My brother, you don't come back. You hear me, sir?
Yes, I hear you.
Yeah, I mean, they ask question. I've doing the definition of what tribalism is, where, as I say, now extreme loyalty, now one linguistic group, political group, social group, clan, and so on and so forth. Where you then in that group that you're so comfortable, and you they try for make the other group them very uncomfortable because they are inferior. They're not significant, they're not important. But you now one man we don't stand alone, and you don't say no to tribalism of any sort. And now that make a default for you. Now we know more if you know we don't married, I forgot put money. That what you get for somebody.
Yeah, Imra, I'm glad the way they give me all them compliments here. But let me tell you something. The whole thing boils down to waiting me brother Jalo talk. We say ignorance. Now ignorance now they cause all around it because born you, your parents and they talk Mende. Then born you, your parents and they talk Timini. Then born you, your parents and they talk Limba or Loco. That not means say not to inside country then born you. Inside one great country then born all the tribes and that country in a salon. So it not mean say if you're not Temne, you're not Mende, you're not Limba, you for use that you try for destroy that country where you get. But what it make people that they use anything and then are the ignorance. But now that make me always ask them, if you meet your papa or your mama they eat motorman, you self go eat motorman because you meet that they eat motorman. Because the whole thing here is we brother them, they don't look at this tribe thing. Like me, anytime I go, what call me name, I say her name Gombi Musa Tonyaya. They decide this now SLPP. Pass I can tell them say no, me not to SLPP. I know for more born. Now one time I don't ever go to SLPP office. One time then I can him. After the war, Bakababi they recruit soldier man them. He send the thing to chiefdom at chiefdom level. So my cousin and take this thing where they can go na do. They can meet me na Kenima. They go na host. They not meet me na mama they meet. Now they tell and say, we can't do that man. Then I say don't come out. Now I say what happen. Now they explain again. Now I say, he say I'm not sure say that man they go soldier. So you know say where they don't left. Now they say let me go meet them. I say PP office. Why can't I mama tell me? Why I go there? Now I say no, me not they go to soldier. I know they go soldier. I go SLPP office. So me on Monday man, me not to SLPP. If I even before be SLPP, I dey still the question why make SLPP they do what they do to the country. If me not be APC, I for still question why make APC they do what they do to the country.
Exactly.
Because now the country
Yeah.
You see? So now when they meet they talk, the whole thing here is, you see, what in tribalism they do. I want really now make I can tell people, men and go back, let them go look that movie sometime in April about Rwanda, that genocide. You know, or Hotel Rwanda. Let them see what in tribalism they do, what is the cause. Because tribalism, it'll make you blind and like caught You know, they see the good side of things. All what you they see, now 1 year you get, that now you tribe. Whether they do bad now, they do good, you know one know. The other side they do good, you know one know. It just kind of come my yesterday the way they talk say. All the people that what they do now, whether they do bad now salon now APC. Now I say, boy, how you go kind of public forum like this? You can't say all the one that what they do bad now salon now APC there. You want to tell me say APC there? Now he make them. He can't put them for do bad no more than salon. The SLPP God put the heaven for them and then they do good. Now I say, well, left them to if one of the country better. No, not going to talk so. So, my brother, this tribal thing, we need for educate to people then. Let we educate to people then. Let we tell them, say, you know me say the monument, you not go elect him, man. You not go elect him, man. We all now one people. If not one people, why make that they call me Tonya? Then the other man will say, you know what Tonya mean? I say no. He said not true. Now I say, but me no me na me get me they ask me what it mean. So if the thing the man of the man not sabi what it Tonya. You know they ask me because that the show say we all now one people. For Lekuse. So
brother,
why we want to destroy the country?
My brother, thank you. You just don't open the discussion for we. You talk about certain things them way we could talk about today. Now, yeah. The things them way you bring come to light. You they talk like that woman we talk for say now APC then they do bad. That one they bring we under the category of stigmatization, when they stigmatize and stereotype people. Waiting then they do it they help for support their hatred there. When some man they come out, he talk for saying now APC nobody do bad. APC na team people and nobody support them. Or then come out talk say team man in 3 minutes. Then like plaba. Or some man will come out say, men they man not they forgive. Not all men they man not they forgive. Not all team the man like plaba. That is how they start creating an image for make the hate certain people them as them talk no more, but me they man like people them, you know, they just they find something negative for labeling, and not to everybody with him ni good, not to everybody with me good, not to everybody with limba good, not to everybody with Creole good. Make them clear here. Everybody in SLPP they holla. One country, one nation. But they no outside that they come out.
Yeah.
Who that start that slogan? Then a Creole man. Lamina Sanko. The man with
Etheldred Jones, my name. Etheldred Jones. It changed them to Lamina Sanko.
Yes. That man don't go study in Oxford. Creole man. The same way we the native people them. We then a bush, they catch beef. We then how you call them? They're hot. Now the protectorate. That man come, he say no, you not for be like this. We not forget colony, we get protectorate. We for join we be one. And in fact, he's the godfather who started this movement for make Salon get a party called SLPP.
Yeah.
Now he make the slogan, one country, one people. This is not Creole man. These are a captive slaves where they don't free, where come back. Now he descendant. He don't know whether in a Madingo, he don't know whether in a Soso, he don't know whether in a Loco. Because before he can carry ancestors, then go, when then go misuse them for over 500 years. That man come back, he still believes, say, I am African, and the Africanness is more important than anything else. He said, let's come together. Let's amalgamate. Let the protectorate and the colony join. Some Creole people that can't join with them say, no. Bankole brights them. And he said, no, we for amalgamate. So if he gets a dream for that, we make one nation, Sierra Leone. Mr.
But that was not a dream, Mr. Toure. It's a fact.
Educate we on that.
It's a fact. It's a fact Sierra Leoneans don't know. We are one country, one people from 3 different origins. This much fact I don't find out from a research where they do, where they try for build up. All Sierra Leoneans, now people them, where them people then come in either as refugees or as traders, because the port of Freetown had been known as a place where ship then they can take water and food, and are the only natural harbor in Africa. So the one they open, they go America, Americo Vespucci, Christopher Columbus, they're all then can alone. That's a fact that is not written in our history. They must can they once or twice. So because of that, trading been they take place. And some people run away from inland, from Senegambia, from Mali, Niger, then come towards the coast or the forest because of security reasons. Then they run from slavery. Now it makes Sierra Leone, when you look the basic background, the DNA, na Sierra Leone, na Fulani Malinke DNA, we all get. The whole of Sierra Leone, I don't care whether they talk Mende or Timni or Limba or whatever. We all have that DNA in us. So we are one country, one people, speaking different languages. As a matter of fact, we not get tribes na Sierra Leone. Now, Whitman can introduce that word to we. We get languages, we get clans. Some of them language I will get so today. Now, languages them will develop out of trade. Men they not ever exist before the Konyaka then can inside, then can join with the Galines, the Vai, and the Loko. That's highway what they call Eastern Province. Now Loko them in the day. Now I make you the yeri Pendembu. Pendembu na Gbendembu.
Na Gbendembu, yes.
Bombali then say Gbendembu. Kenema then they talk about Nongoa. Bombali then they talk about Nongoa. There are signposts, but because of ignorance, we know they know who that we be. I make like a where they find out them things here. We know mix that you then call tribalism. You know they exist. You know they exist. Look at Sierra Leone, not the same way we all they cook cassava leaf. Not the same way. The difference is when the man they put maybe bench. Team the man no they put bench. Or the people that I did not know they put bench.
Then they use bonde, that
yes.
is okra,
Not the same way.
or they use cacao for make it draw.
Now, what about one country, one people, not to guesswork? We are one country and one people speaking different languages. But you see, Ona introduced the topic for today in a very fine way. We address the problems what we get in our society. The question is, why do we have these problems in our society? Now, the topic for today, how propaganda, lies, and mistrust, they hold the country we're supposed to be one country and one people who say all man trust each other. If I come out here, say they go to Gombe in village, I go able to sit down there peacefully. Gombe go Kanami village peacefully. I go Samu peacefully. I did it. Because I know say we all not brothers. But in Sierra Leone today, we cannot do that. Because ignorance don't lead we for make we use propaganda, we use lies for institute mistrust. Nobody not trust nobody. All these fights between APC and SLPP now mistrust.
Well, I'm glad where you don't make we eye open. Pande issues there we dinner the table. Because within history tell we Sierra Leone na be country of kingdoms. Now after 1885, that is the Berlin Conference who then divide Africa. Now in Britain went back, and sign paper where I don't know who that signed, but this protectorate business. Then water down, we kingdom them. We not be kingdoms before the white man candy, not for chiefdom. They say we not for be like them. So we for water down, we own kingdom. That was about 1886. Say that they make an out of chiefdom. Then do all them things there. Yes, they don't do them. They don't do them. Then they interfere upon with legal system. We had our own legal system.
Yeah.
Where we they work for we.
Yeah. The traditional customary system, and it's still there.
But
although it don't water down.
When you look at Sierra Leone, the way when they even the bill they host them, you gonna team the line and get veranda room because then they anticipate stranger they come. May they line back, then get veranda room.
Yeah.
Then they anticipate stranger. There is no traditional Sierra Leonean family when we sabi what we grow up. Una all know but one bullpan one our marking put. May they must say kakama for stranger in case stranger come. Because then they anticipate say you get for welcome stranger them and treat them nice. Quite a lot of the Arabic scholars them we go to the south from the north. When they go, they then give them wealth. And likewise, policemen them because the men they like police. Oh, men they like police work. You know, say policeman they like work. They I say what say.
Now people they
like uniform. they like civil service. So when they go work there, and they can't fall in love with Tim Nigel, he married Tim Nigel. As a matter of fact, when you look at what they say Paminde, it means Timni Mende mix. Timni Mende mix. In fact, I find something really interesting. 7 miles from Moyamba, and get a place where they call Coal Town.
Yeah.
And I investigate. And what did I find out? The Gulama family, Pa Julius Gulama, when he was born in 1893, he was born as Julius Fodecole. Who side the Cole Longo?
He died.
You see, we know for the hydrogen in there, they're very important. That shows say the Gulama family gets some coal connection. And I don't think you're supposed to glue it together. If we talk there with the intermarry, then when the products come, we hide them. Say, boy, you know, the help. You know the help. So, Mr. Tonya, I want you for let you put nail on the bench. Let the bench go be stronger than it is. Because this is a family issue. Why would they hide things that were supposed to be out in the open?
Yeah, just like where you talk about the kingdom. Because now that one day we be get. Me was sit on my great grandpa and I have the Faba the warrior we create the Mende kingdom. The Dodo kingdom now extend from Dodo, it encompass part of Kono, where now the encompass part of Kono, it can't take part of Pujong. Of course, Nongoa na Dodo kingdom. Bo na Dodo kingdom. Na Dodo can't take up to Moyamba Junction. Una sabida small village where they call Lago Kori.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that was the boundary between the Mende people them, the Mende kingdom and the Timni. Baibure your part na that side. When you enter Moyamba again, from Moyamba Junction, where they enter that long bridge after Moyamba for go towards Moyamba now. After Moyamba Junction, for go towards Moyamba, that long bridge.
I think they don't repair that bridge they say now. New bridge they now.
Yes. Well, that was the boundary between Madanyoko and Faba, the warrior of Tudu. Faba naimbo Nyangwa. Where they ribo Jamakwi, what you made that they call Jamakwi. Now then kui then a panguma when a Nyangwa na imb on them. Then a Faba and yon picking. Nyangwa na imb on them. What you made that they call that place a Jamakwi. This was what happened when the frontier police, when the war tax war come, when they hold by Bure, they hold Nyangwa, they carry and go to Ghana. So the British and tell us, let them pay money for let them redeem themselves or let them come back. So Dodo and then your money would then collect for cargo for Nyangwa, then give Nyangwa and Pekin. When name Tedia. He count the money for Kankarangona free tour. He then inside the train. He reach Najama and meet Bondo dance. Now he can't do. Now they fire the money. So that fire will fire the money.
So if
Now what
you
can
they not go again.
and I they sit down. So now what people that want to talk about Jama, you know, Jama them, but could they say Jama that they refer to in that Monday, that queen man who's going to go fire that money, na that Jama they talk about. So now so Jama can't get that name, the Jama queen. Now make if you go Jama queen, you get them kuta them. They kuta them, they kuta them now from Dodo.
Yeah.
So you don't see we all now want people them who sit down by the mato kapua them. Na from Dodo, na mama mato, na faba in Pikin, na be put na lago jasawabu. Na inbonde mato them. Mama humonya na be other Pikin. Na inbonde kaisama de na Kenima. In fact, mama humonya in became town chief of Kenima 1917. So you don't see how the chieftaincy there, how we people then have been king them, not to now the Pochman then can then take all land away. And any country where it lost in custom and tradition, that country
You don't lose your identity.
You know they develop.
This is part of the problem. Now this are the
you see
of the problem.
How Nigeria man they take they then get their identity. The other country, the Senegalese, Guineans, Salo, we not get identity. Where you were
identity not different from the Guinean demo.
Yes.
Not different.
Well, when you wear your country clothes and say, look, I don't wear Tamaboro Nakamajo.
Well, these are the thing, my brother. You know, you are so knowledgeable about who you are. There are lots of Sierra Leoneans where if you ask them, what's your grandpa name? Oh, I don't know. I'll have to ask my mother.
They don't
even know 3 generations of their own family tree.
Yeah, it don't detribalized already.
You see, these are the problems. Whereas you don't know, so Asabi, my grandpa name, they name me after him, Murana Fola. My grandpa name Murana Fola, they name me after him. My grandpa and papa name Padura Modu. And I go on, and Padura Modu iwef na yambote. It go on and on. Because you have to know these things. And in fact, our names have all disappeared. Now the North, we all get Arabic name. Now the South, they all get Christian name. You hear me?
But most of the people when they go with Christian name, they get Arabic origin. You know that? Now the South.
You know, John Karimu. What about Avegutu? What about Vangaun? What about, you know, all those names are disappearing and they come out John Karimu, John Bobo. Then we name them Ishmael. They name them like Untuma, it don't lost. Name them like Masiri, it don't lost. Name them like Mamadi, it don't lost. Name them like how they call them. We names them don't disappear.
So inside the first name they don't make into surname.
Yes, Germany.
The people and they call themselves Bengali. Bengali na Jalunka name, na first name.
That's so.
Jalunka is also then a Jalunka.
Yes.
We mix with the Baga.
If you come to Masongba, like the chieftaincy house, then they call the chief Almami Bengali. Bengali name plenty to we under na first name.
That first name.
Because Cambia now predominantly so then wait on TV.
Yes.
Post local predominantly local they wait on TV.
Well, all these people, you see, not a history with they deal with Nazi, but all these people, according to my findings, then come up from the same origin. You see, Futa Jalon, now Jalon Kadem bin Dede. Now, when Islam come from Futa Toro, now them begin call the Futa Jalon. But then Jalonka, that they live with Tonya in people them been get a kingdom. The Konya kingdom. And take today, people inside Guinea, that forest region, take country we outside and Kisi and then Nakailan. They are aware say there was a kingdom existing there. This Ahmed Sekou Touré, when a first president in Guinea, in great grandpa Tirakamen Traoré, Naina been the general for Sundiata Keita. Now they established Mali Empire. Mali Empire been containing Sierra Leone. Then it goes north to Futa Toro, Senegambia. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
So all the people that within this axis, suicide and they call up a Guinea, we all know the same people. Now I make where you even they call somebody Fofana Nasalon, go Senegal, Fofana Dede. You even call person Sise Nasalon, go Senegal, Sise Dede. Jakite and they Senegal. Most of we don't lose we origins because, as you rightly say, we people are not teach we about we origins. Some of we lucky, me are lucky, I know me origins going back to Futa Toro, Bunduka, na Senegambia. I know how people encountered and settled Futa Jalon, they enter Sierra Leone. And I believe say Tonya Musa and people them mean they around that Kisidugu area before then they enter Sierra Leone. Because the Kono and the Konyaka them with the Kisis na them been dede. And Teti did and dede. We go Guinea.
Cape Mount area will divide and
yes. Now the Konya area.
Yes.
I make the word Koya. Where you look inside Liberia, then get place the other they call Koya. You can't alone then get Koya. You go Guinea, then get Koya.
And the local themselves were not referred to as local until when we can mix up them. Now bandit people. But with manners that we pronounce them, then key name Songo local. So now the local in name, now they can call it tribe now.
Now so even the Wawo they call Shabro, now Bolom. But then king in name by Shebora, now then Gide, then say Shabro.
You see, so these
all
are
this
all
ignorance.
the reasons.
I don't lead we to Usa.
These are all the reasons people don't know that's in there. And what they call ignorance. The meaning of the word ignorance, it means say you are not informed about denting there. And what you know, Sabi, you don't know.
You know.
And the problem where we get, people are not even interested for one for no. They're not interested.
Because we not get interest in that.
Like for instance, we are one people.
Well, that is why we are here.
One people. When you name Mandela, they say, Bokeh de back in the northern province, they call him Bakar.
Bakar, yes.
When you say Monjama de back in the north, they call him Mariama.
Then get people learn at the east where they call themselves Bunduka, not so.
Exactly.
Not the Bundu them.
Not them.
Not from Senegambia.
Then likewise, me your name, they call him Mandela Moana. That Timnila they call him Murana.
Yes.
Now Imran. We check name there. We will not be for even call them. The name na Imran. They call her Yana Moana. Yana they call her Murana.
But you see, the problem, Mr. Toure, what we get presently, all them facts here they we not find out. Then we get a class of people we feel say, therefore use this ignorance to their advantage. Then they preach propaganda. Who don't know to SLPP, not to Sierra Leone. Well, me not Sierra Leonean. You know, Tindo I be Sierra Leonean. Me not to SLPP. But me name Sek Boy Jalo, we go bo school, classmate of Tapli Magobe. Now then start SLPP. Me not to SLPP member, but I come up from a Homusa SLPP start.
Yeah.
You see how ignorance they make people them spread false propaganda?
Well, I go put a question to brother
something here.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's say something here. You see, when they talk about this propaganda thing, the propaganda, Lord really try for bring and calm down to the level let the layman understand them. Because the propaganda waiting they mean by propaganda, this not information with a bias.
Yes.
Now bias
Exactly.
information.
Or way wrong.
Yeah, what is wrong with the intention for to popularize something, either a political agenda or an opinion.
Or put fear
But
upon people them. Not left that part, they
yeah,
put fear upon people.
fear into people then. But then the propaganda back get tool, it get another layer back. You get misinformation and you get disinformation.
Yes.
Because disinformation, it means you really aware of what you they
What
do,
they talk say
and
wrong,
you they do
but
it with
they talk
the
'em.
intention. Yes, you they do it with the intention for gain your own personal gratification, your intention
Or
of
advantage.
getting to something.
Or for
Yes,
mislead.
that kind of disinformation. I know say they go lie and that, but they lie for letting people that they believe with political agenda. That's not disinformation. Misinformation, you can talk something, I have unconsciously, you know, saying that the wrong thing they talk. That not misinformation.
Yeah.
So it don't come now to the level na salon.
Now
Where it be say
disinformation we
all
get.
the yes, now not to misinformation. Now disinformation now in the political parties that they use now for cow with people that into submission because they are poor.
Yeah.
And the reason why make that they do this now because they don't screw the political dispensation in a way that the economy itself don't become so screwed against the people that don't become poor. So the only thing we then go able to do now for look up to then the politician that we then get this national cake in their hand, we then they control them. So at the end of the day, if you not listen to them, you know they survive. If you not follow their story, you not go survive. So you got for dance to their own dictates. And the politicians are not ready to change the situation. They're not going to change them because they know say if they change them, the people that they get awareness.
Well, we go make
And
them
when they
change.
get awareness, yes. So now make everything in the country is being screwed up against the people. So this time they happen.
I don't know, Gombe, I don't know if you don't read George Orwell in book 1984. George Orwell is the second most popular book, 1984. Exactly that situation we get as Alonso, where truths become lies and lies become truths.
Well, you see, I'm glad the way my brother breaking down for the family back home and the diaspora. Because quite a lot of people then feel say when they get PhD, they are not ignorant. No, you can be PhD qualified and be ignorant. You can be illiterate and be ignorant. You can be PhD educated, certified, and be informed.
Yeah.
And likewise, you can be ignorant and be informed. But waiting me brother make clear now, yeah, this thing called disinformation. Now a premeditated, deliberate lies put forward for personal benefit at the expense of everybody else. Yeah. And this nothing where we get culture of when they grow up, I see them kogo one with me yai. Me brother them. When I tell una people about Janet Bundle, Yellow Woman,
yes.
Kasila,
yes,
Kongobe. Kongobe na they send a submarine where they can catch people in a witchcraft, but nobody know they fear. But they
When they talk about Kasila, they
don't
tell
carry
people
me
them
go.
go.
You the real lorry about. You the real lorry about. Yellow Woman. Janet
Yellow Woman.
1 foot
Yellow Woman at the 80s,
yes.
with her.
All for create deliberate fear for me they able to control people them. Put a lot of because we people them so much get this desire and appetite for superstition. Oh, the
Well,
lobby,
there
and
is
then
a
they use
reason
them.
for that.
Do you want to expand pan this? Want to connect
There
them
is a
inside?
reason for that. You see, I don't know if that been accident. 1978, I've been doing a dissertation for education. The topic was locus of control of students in the Western area. Within a locus of control, they tell we about when something happen, how we they treat them. If we they accept blame, say na me cause them, or we they blame something else. Okay? The thing I find out is that most people within that area where I've been do the survey, then they blame other people. School pikin not they fail, na teacher fail them. Person not they commit crime, then jail them. Na advantage then take upon them. Why we get this perception? When at that time when I do that research, there are not be no, because it not be expand to that. Later, out of experience and other research, I come for find out, say, the insecurity way slavery cost to we now West Africa. Now in bring about all lentia. Witchcraft na something then coin for blame and people and so then go sell them into slavery. A lot of people were sold into slavery when they were accused of being witches or wizards. You understand?
Yeah. Let's just buttress that one. Then get this thing whatever they do now the bond now the bond area whatever they call baptism by black water.
Yes.
So they accuse people them of witchcraft. When they accuse you of witchcraft or ritual, then they can make some concoction of leaves, then give you them. When you drink as you vomit, they say you are guilty. They sell you into slavery.
Exactly.
That was how they get people.
And because of that tradition there, it build mistrust amongst the people them. And how they able to do that? Not through propaganda, disinformation. You see, this topic today, what they discuss, this propaganda, lies, and mistrust, we they deal with them with their examples here. And if you look Sierra Leone from the days of slavery to now the same mentality we get. We not trust each other. Brother and brother, they fight. Families, they fight over property. Because in those days, during the slave trade, people, they sell them brother and sister then into slavery. Then they lie upon them, say, now which man, now this, now that. They sell them into slavery. So the issue of blaming, it gets a long history. But the fact is, if we claim say we don't educate na Sierra Leone, we claim say Sierra Leone are Athens of West Africa, why we not able to see them and look at them, things and change them? Why we for they continue with them, they build them up, they lead we self into unnecessary wars and crises.
You know why?
Me brother, I'm glad the way you bring this caveat, but not only we go too far out of this thing. Because I talk about Yellow Woman, I talk about Janet Bondul, I talk about Loria Ba, I talk about Kongobe, I talk about One Foot Jompi. Tell to this day, nobody not see them. But people believe.
Yes.
The things that what we see will not believe them. The things that we not see will they believe them.
We'll be small than we say white us then na Eastern where they work on a net.
One
Some
other
of
thing
they work a little never see.
Exactly. One of the things where they cause the damage. Now this spirit of covetousness. Now I notice the pan Salomon plenty. Salomon, like me, Imran, I don't want nothing where I get. Now what in Tonya get now I want. I must have it. If I don't get my heart not the cold, then I go begin a plan. I go begin to make all kind disinformation about Tonya. Because Tonya get its land where I want. You know, it is so common. Another covetousness with people in we own vocabulary. We call her mile. Human call her aun. That's not person we get this extreme desire for acquire. We so big, we so aun, we so want that we appetite. Like for instance, you get people now APC, they know they think about the common good. Now me for be president. I not care if the country all man die. Now me for, but you know say you not qualify. You know say you not get the political ability. You know say you not get the aptitude. You not get the charisma. You not political munku. You not educational munku. But still, you want to hold on to them. Sonia not forget them. Even though Sonia show the aptitude. He get the ability clearly. Then you go begin. And I'm in the man. That's what they say. So they go begin to use that stereotype then that stigma then for let them try for fingers on ya. Not even for the day. Because you read the APC then now, they panam. Not even for the day. But who's chimney man in Sierra Leone pure chimney man? We get three generations of pure chimney. So, Mr. Tonya, come inside the ballet.
I want to ask one question before they can answer. I would I say APC not chimney party?
Papa,
would I say SLPP na Mende party?
Na Mende party. These are national political parties. Wait for embrace everybody. Yeah. That one they say Sierra Leone People's Party. You know say Talo individual party. The other one say All People's Congress. That's everybody. Mr. Tonyadu, I can't say. I want to let you let break lengthy layer down.
You see, my brother, just like when they talk about this mille business. And Mr. Jallo talks something where he talks that nobody no one for take responsibility. And that one, the very key to political dispensation. Now, yesterday and this morning, I see something where they go around on social media with Pasheki in picture. We read that in there. Now the SLPP them, now they don't go make that in there. Now that they compare and try for tell the Salon people, they say, what did they happen now? So Pasheki we don't do them before. So which means they don't want to take responsibility at all for what they go on. So you don't see it? So that brings me back to this same information they talk about. We get ministers whether they come on TV, they can't sit down, they talk as if they don't even know what in a international diplomacy. But look, Siba, you as a national minister, and you sit down at PDT, we say, oh, the ambassador will come on, and the US ambassador to UN, no can't tell we so forget election. No, that woman no they can't tell una say una for do re-election or rerun. It not go ever talk am. But it can't donate money, 1.5 million. He said that towards election reforms. And it not only stop there. He said una get a dialogue ongoing. And he hopes say una go adhere to the outcomes of that dialogue. Period. If you are intelligent enough, Siba, if you're not a muku, you're not to ignorant somebody. If I don't understand, say that word where that woman they talk so, it means something. Salona is sovereign state. That woman no command, I can't tell una say no power una for do election back. Some people go school, they don't get common sense.
And in
so,
not say
on TV, they disinform in gullible supporters for say America not talk so. So you see what they play on. We get politicians and then they go look Madabio. Madabio no say and next don't go, he's not coming back. Then he can't make speech. He say, oh, Anes will be back on March 6th. What is the form to the? You know what you would wait now? Would they wait the 5th and the 6th of March? Where Anes not the camp? If not true, it talk on a lie.
You know, but these are serious issues in the Lena. So now that make follow make a parallel Naya. Do you, Mr. Jallo? What do you think about a man when a parliamentary clerk, when a lawyer by profession, is saying also about a conflict of interest?
Yes.
Well, they tell you say
it come back to what Mr. Tonya they talk.
They tell you say it not be what I claim for be. I may not be a practicing lawyer, but the small law I read, I understand what in conflict of interest mean. And everybody where they be administrator, I don't care who say you dey, but as long as you dey administer people and institutions at a particular level, you get for study a bit of constitutional and administrative law and law of torts, contracts. You get for know the basics, because that now want some of the guiding things them for make you able to take correct decision. Because one thing in administration, then they call the use of decision making as discretion. Your ability to use your discretion, now they make you a good or bad administrator. And for make you able to use your discretion, then basic things are like conflict of interest, you for know. Professional ethics, you for know. So if the man say no conflict of interest, what he mean, then he's a joker. What can say then I idiot, somebody they come attack me, say me they cost government saying I idiot. Honestly, the idiocy in Sierra Leone now, some of we they wonder, say what thing happen to the country? Why we don't sink so low?
Well, this is the reason why they do not want to make legislations them we just. Like for instance, at this society we are then get equal opportunity policy. Where now an act, everybody within this society get for Falaram. To an extent, any application where you they fill in, then they ask you if you sabi somebody at this company, where you work at this company. If you related to everybody at this company, you have to declare.
Yeah.
So then go monitor with them give you the job, whether they give you the job because you meet criteria, or somebody use the influence for give you. We're not supposed to happen.
Yeah. No, Imran, let about rest that word with that conflict of interest we talk so.
Yeah.
When I be the work for divine providence, right? Now Catholic social services. Now a big organization that they offer social services. I be the work with them. I worked with them for 10 years. So there was a time, during the course of the year, they can make party for the clients. So they don't go make arrangement with one guy for camp play for the clients and we all forgo with the workers all. Unfortunately, the 11th hour, the DJ can't deceive them. Now everybody don't ready, they don't go to the place set no day. So one of the manager, the owner salon guy, is me knows I get music cassette. So now he said, he said Tonya has a music cassette. He said, let's call him. Fortunately for the Abidena host, now they call me, now say Adina host. Now they drive car, we'll take the set, we'll go. This now deal with them for give me $600 for let I just play. Guess what happened? You know what the director can't talk? He said, Tonya, this is a good faith job you are doing. We are not going to pay. Because if we pay you, he said, now we document. So that will be conflict of interest. You now work and I. So not they pay you. So he said, what did then do? One of the gift card them with them in come for the program, with them for give us away for don't win any way for don't win something. Now they take when at $25. Now they give me. That's why I lost the $600. Just because of conflict.
But an issue of principle.
But if not be salon, they go say, you know what? Abo na pay the mambo. So you see,
Right?
here, na 19 and they will not the
You
land
see,
and
like
get
you
back
now
to
another example of conflict of interest where I
Wow.
don't see in Sierra Leone.
That is intense.
You cannot have somebody employed in an institution, then you contract them back as a consultant. That is happening in Sierra Leone.
Yeah.
A consultant for be an outsider. We're not connected with the institution. You they employ them on professional merit. In Sierra Leone today, there are many consultants in our country when are employees of the government. That's pure conflict of interest. And that's now fraud at the highest level. You see, a lot of things wrong with society. But the bottom line of it is, as Gombi rightly say, a few people, they use disinformation for take with society down. These things that they should be saying for people to know, they don't say it, they keep it in the back. Like, I don't know if I've been today or yesterday, they read a letter where then they send a contracted person on leave. You don't send contracted people on leave. When the contract is finished, it's finished. You either renew it or you terminate the contract.
Yep. Yep.
And as a matter of fact, sending people on leave is a wrong procedure of changing people in offices, because leave does not terminate the service of the person.
Now,
It only allows the person to go and do personal business.
But why you for left person say for accumulate leave?
No, nobody know not the accumulation of leave. No, we left for justify what in
No, not justify. This is facts. I want you to have an open mind about this issue. There are people that would work in Sierra Leone for 5 years and not take leave. Why
but
you don't
the
want to take
provision
leave?
there for annual leave 1 month.
Exactly, the provision there, and it is his right. Now entitlement. Then when the man where one for can pull him, come, that's what he's going to hold against him and not go for leave for 5 years. So it go for
mean
leave.
nothing.
So
the
it go
person
for
don't
leave for
lose
2
it.
years.
We get an alternative system in Norway. I'll tell you now.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody entitled to 5 weeks leave. If you decide not to take your leave, then get a wage where then they pay you for that leave.
For that leave, yes.
Then they pay you double your normal wage for that period. And some people, they break their leave into 2, maybe it take 2 weeks.
Yeah.
That balance, they work, then they pay them for that. Going to leave is not a termination of service. It's a period where they give the person time for make it go relax with him family, let it travel, let it see places, etc. Every conditions of service gets 2 things where then they use for terminate service. You can suspend the person pending investigation.
Mm-hmm.
Women say the suspension either be with pay or without pay.
With full benefits?
No, not all suspension. There are certain suspensions where you lost certain benefits.
Okay.
If they do the investigation, they not find you wanting, you they recover all your benefits where you lost.
All your benefits. Okay.
Then you get outright termination. And in most cases, according to ILO standard, before you terminate somebody, you forgive them a minimum of 1 month notice. You know, they just terminate them. 1 month notice, or you pay them 1 month extra pay in lieu of the notice where you forgive them. All them here, then now we lose them. But because people want to mislead we country, then they come with information where they lead with people them astray. And what's in the information, the target of the information, now for create fear in the people, as you rightly say, Imran.
Well, where you put us so, are so happy because we don't dare on this crusade. We call ourselves the Crusaders for crusade against misinformation, disinformation, ignorance, propaganda, and so on and so forth. And for do that in there, we get for build trust. And how they build trust? Now dispense things then fairly.
Exactly.
We don't talk now, but how SLPP not be because of recent happenings, they don't feel for understand diplomacy where the woman can give 1.5 million. And also then they talk for say, where an Eskroma don't go, they come back. These are all this information. APC said they go through their own allow talk because that would be balanced. Because when would they deal with the issues there? This program get for be like chemical equation. Whatever you do on the left hand side, you do on the right hand side. For let you balance the equation. Where right now, this same disinformation they go on APC. This business what they call tripartite. Some man they call them, some man they call them dialogue. Some man they call them investigation. And me as a Sierra Leonean, and I go make a disclaimer, me na APC. But me not so APC when I was a dogs, just the fella, not the ask question. Say we go for down na the cliff. So I'm not there pleasantries. I they say things as I see them. Me na person way very pragmatic. I believe say you know they buy push for a color. You they buy them because they catch a rata. You're not interested whether na ginger. You're not interested whether na tabby cat, black cat, blue cat, green cat. What do they buy push for? Na for like catch a rata. So now, this tripartite business, something a dialogue. When you tell them say, this thing here, some of you we hopeful. But at the same time, will they prepare for the worst? Because they see this information all over the thing. Like for instance, some man they talk to them and investigate. When me get sense they come up, when I can hear about investigation, the people that were involved, not the day. Now independent people and they investigate, they can report. But APC take part, SLPP take part. But they say then they investigate about the election process. I would have thought in an investigation, now totally independent people, them, independent from APC and SLPP. But you get a tripartite. Tripartite now a way for settle dispute, where you get a triangle, where you get an arbiter, you get the person will complain, and the person will perpetrate. Well, in this case, the person will cause the problem in another day. He says that not a day. SLPP will not the beneficiary now in the day. That's one aspect. We're very confusing. Then now tripartite system, but instead they investigate. An investigation, if Mr. Tonya slap me or Mr. Jallo slap me, I call police. You know they go call me and Mr. Tonya for them go investigate how he slapped me. Now an independent person, one of the detective. Now him they take statements here and I take statements here and from those statements then they go and look at the issue in depth. Then I ain't gonna recommend whether there is case for no go court by the report where he writes on what he finding. So do you and me brother there? Wanna help me now? I go start with Mr. Tonya first. This thing here, they say an investigation, they say a dialogue, but now a triangle. That is na three-way conversation they take place. They say for let, and that three-way conversation now for let them settle dispute. That means to say then they negotiate. They say not a negotiation, not a negotiation. Now investigation. If na investigation, what's the APC they do there? What's the SLPP they do there? They are part of the problem. Where's the independence there? So there, Mr. Tonya, can inside. Mr. Jallo, you come after. I want to waiting. I'm not just attack SLPP for their own lack of diplomacy about the conflict of interest issue. Let we deal with things in a balanced way. Because we, na Komogade, we born twin. We give up equally. Yes, Mr. Tonya. Hello?
I think you don't drop
Well,
off.
you can come in first.
You see, that tripartite issue there, as far as me concerned, I don't see much progress for come up from them. I don't see much progress for come up from them because the whole process itself is faulty. But there is a saying that the people get the conditions they deserve, the people get the government they deserve. We are thinking animals. If we don't think properly, then we do things wrongly, we get the consequences. As a matter of fact, any issue connected with the last election should have been between ECSL, the complaining group, we not necessarily get for APC alone. Because that's another thing that we are getting wrong in Sierra Leone. Officially, we have more than 10 political parties in Sierra Leone. Why is it that everything is always about APC and
APC?
You see, ignorance, let we accept, let we accept, let we accept.
This is another, I agree with you. I agree with you. That's
I always said it, but people think I am making insulting statements. The intellectual class of Sierra Leone ought to know better.
But do they? Yes, Mr. Tonya, you read the question.
Yeah. Well, that they really, my brother they talk so why na APC and SLPP no more? They na the free. Well, na then they matter be want, especially with respect to this election way pass. Now make it bring in the PR system so that I go able to cripple the smaller parties, not for contest. Because imagine where they put where for other countries the way they get PR system at 5%, Salon 11% they make up. Where the threshold is so high that the smaller parties are not able to reach that threshold. So now I make you find out say all these smaller parties just go down. And it comes to you, brother.
I want inside small panda point there.
Your brother, open up for people let them understand what you
that
mean
point where you make about smaller parties
point.
Being crippled. Now the parties they want for crippled themselves. Why I say so? America gets more than 5 political parties, not so?
Yeah.
But not so they all they run for presidential elections, not so? And each of them political parties then they then get the area of influence in the society. Because them parties then they work on ideology. In Norway, we get about 24 political parties, but now about 14, 15 then a parliament. The rest, they out of parliament, but then get an area of influence because then get the ideology, we get a following, and then it's how we following the government, they take the people and serious. We not get political parties then as alone. We get a few clubs, which are people and they gather for election. Then after that, the rest of them, now hustlers unit. Well, if a political party leaders and they go talk city, we say for they get one bag rest. How do you call that?
So,
well, all this what they talk.
You go relate this to this tripartite thing because you make a very important point when me brother.
All these parties should be there. They should be there because this is a national issue.
Yeah.
Elections is a national issue. It's not about
Well, that's another thing because just like what they say, you can't find out say at the end of the day, then cripple the other smaller political parties. Look at what happened to C4C. They not allow them for let them contest. Then go bring in case pardon. Look at Mami Femi in party. Look at Jonathan Sandy in party. Look at Charles Maga in party. Them party then they all right now. None of them not the any side. Of course, we all man you don't go label it. They now pay mama dance. Imra, you brother.
No, now go boy.
He don't go join party tight dance. Don't go party go boy dance. Yes. In 90 bill at the devil now. 90 bill at the devil. So you look at 10 people then the guy can elabo look side end. All what he can criticize, now they he can end. So this one we come back to the ignorance what we talk about. It no means say because you get PhD, you get MSc, you get MA, you get PPQ against your name, now it make you say you educated. No. Education no means say na then let happen. You don't go meet banana village, it's on there. They plant, they weave in basket. That's a form of education. Yeah. You know, go talk to that man, they not educated. But some man feels say no more education. When I say education, I'm how they speak BB English or ways Abibu. No, education get different definition of education. But that is where the whole ignorance, this alone, we feel say when I say somebody educated, now we get BSc, he get PhD, he get MSc. The layman way they under they make that blacksmith, we say you're not educated. That's another form of education.
Yeah.
So the NTR we need for educate to people them and coming to the tripartite whole thing what they talk about here. Me the whole thing just confused me. I don't know really what they're about. But until Richard Conte said Tuesday that they get now Brookfield Hotel that they get their first press conference with respect to what they happen. Now listen, but we hear it because what happened when they make the first when they make the agreement, the thing all them put now one who don't see, now two who don't see don't happen. We see APC go back na parliament. The councillors them, mayors them take up them, position them. That na one. The second thing was for free political prisoners. We not see none of that they happen. For drop political cases, motivated cases, we not see that one they happen. We see Mada Bioka address the nation. Then they now be part of the agreement. But all the other side, they will not see Mada Bio honorer. Now they read they say, even Kambarimba they say don't die. We don't know how true that is.
Well,
so this trapper thing is like now one side they honor the whole thing.
Where he can,
the other side not they honor what they go on.
But his speech where he make the address, he say in the consider. I know he left down the end. He said the consider. Then get an agreement with them.
Yeah, not for consider. Matter no need for consider for free the political prisoners. This can be a matter of must. Yeah. It don't sign.
Yeah, exactly.
They don't sign to us.
When by the address is saying they consider.
So don't you think one for consider? It no need for consider them. It no need for consider the political motivated cases there for drop and not to kill them for. But even after that, after the waiting they come back. But you see me waiting, the whole nonsense will go on here with respect to that coup, no coup. Me not to the coup side, maybe they look. You know, so maybe want let mother put pressure, let happy. Now that money where it say an escroma trust the bank. Me now be one let them pressure me and escroma let it pay. If it be for selling property self, let it pay. Because at the end of the day, an escroma get right for initiate loan. Like how they in America now, Biden get right for initiate loan, but it got to go through a procedure. It go through parliament. Like when say one give money to Ukraine, it got to go through parliament, Congress. Now Senate they don't approve of it. The Congress said they say no. Now the bill almost died. So Anes initiate the idea for save the bank, but that thing they before go through parliament. But since you not do them, they go give the money to the bank. Let pay back money now money. Me na that case I be one let Amanda put pressure on. And you know why make Abiwale Amanda put pressure on that case? Because if you see it before put pressure and let's pay that money, where see mother they left power. So as they say, amen, we hold in trusts. That money for airport, they pay we. Because that airport bill,
He
you know,
thinks him
ever
other
come on a
like him.
parliament.
I know so
Hey,
that
brother, I love you, man. You see,
Yeah.
principle na principle. Wrong is wrong, right is right, irregardless of who the person is. But the reason
Yes,
we make
wrong is
enough
wrong.
follow that line there, now because he not gonna forget any benefits out of it. He only they do the things them when they benefit and for stay in power. You are right, my brother. I'm with you 100%.
No, maybe one and then pay the money, then mother go pay with the money for what it take for that terminal where make na lunge. If they pay with for that money where it then give for Black Johnson. Because then two things and they not going to parliament. Now when they don't go to on the soil, where can they talk say, oh, this thing na agreement way for kind of parliament, this airport business. How una don't go make the arrangement now? Una don't can they turn the soil everything. Now that time now they feel say if I go parliament. No, it was wrong. Una be don't do the deal done. So that one day on mother he get we $278 million. He get for give that money though. The Black Johnson deal back now the same thing. They are they talk about Lunge Bridge. He don't go make arrangement for Lunge Bridge. Let go take that money they back. Mother get give all that money then they. If he not able to follow honest, this time around when in left in they give them money then they. You see, we never stop this impunity in a salon.
Yeah.
Their money are always then guided active. Just imagine, Imra, just imagine. That money where there 6 people then thief so na finance. There's 7 people then. Where they thief that 6 billion something. If they just take that 6 billion, that one they able work with water system na Bo and Kenima or Port Loco and Cambia.
Because that is the
Able
priority.
fix
That is
with
more the
pipe-borne
priority
water
that they bring.
system.
Yep.
And now they before make people that stop or get typhoid because they drink cacao water.
Yes, that is more a priority. Our priority is not Lunge
Yes.
Bridge. Nope.
Gentlemen, we get a lot for discourse about Sierra Leone. But everything, we for put the blame somewhere. We don't blame politicians. Then na 60 almost here, this not so.
63.
Let us ask a question. Why is it that we always get the same type of politicians in Salon?
Because the population rotten, isn't it? I didn't they pick them from.
We the people them will get for step up, especially we what they claim say we enlighten. We get for understand say putting the interests of the country before it bring more profit for you as an individual than you put your interest before. If everybody ready for make Sierra Leone for be, everybody go end up forget a living wage in that country where nobody no gets any reason for take mass or for thief. This is one point we are failing to see. Everybody, if we properly organize the country, everybody in that country will earn a minimum wage of $2,500 per month. But why are we not doing that? Because a few people, day before we will feel say, now them forget everything, the rest forgo they beg to them. Now they this propaganda, deception, lies, and everything getting root. Madabio, Anescoma, etc. These are just players in the game. Now we begin tell ourselves the truth in Sierra Leone. We, the educated class, now we they encourage them people live for BOT them be. Tonya Musa, not the support Madabio. Now he's seen as the enemy, not so. Again, brother, they were equally enlightened.
Because
again, brother, they were equally enlightened. Then they see what Madabio they do as correct. Because then they get $100 per week, $1,000 per week, $5,000 per week. They see
because of tribal association, linguistic.
Now so they assume.
Yes.
But the one they were there before, where they spread the propaganda and lies, then they get from them. The one they were there on social media, where they talk them boku talk, then they get from them.
But look like then the one guy with the call. Then the one guy with the call Sankara. Sankara, that guy they lie and not see guy. That guy they in program on a lie, he lie. I don't know why this man they behave so. Why they do that?
Well, the thing is, let me tell you the things that are lie now with society. And these are the things then because I go ask you now, all give examples. One of the things them where they show clear ignorance and lies. Now the facts say we get a lot of people now with society where they come out talk for say then they celebrate Salon birthday on 63. If Salon birthday is 63, how Salon will be 63 years of age? You get people in the country way big past the country.
Well, I don't know because we miss
because independence not of the country birthday.
No, that not after independence. And after independence, now
exactly,
they think
something
about
as simple as that. Salomon not able to understand that when they come out, their old flag in their hand, they say that the country birthday. But the national anthem where they play, it say family united, ever we stand. But we are family divided. Forever. We go be we not go team up, we not go stand. And this is the problem what we get. Then they lie with impunity. What's in this thing what they call impunity? You they lie and get away with them. Why? Because the population refused for hold them jackass there to account. Look what's in the happen again today.
Yeah, because we,
this is important. Look what's in the happen again today. That explosion will take place. The people in way died, they say they buried them today. And the people say, hey, when they buried them, but we were there alive. We all stayed unborn. Waiting with compensation. How we go get the things that we don't lost? We're not talking about them. They're going to the streets. If you see them in the streets,
okay.
They're going to take them. They say they're going to take them.
And a military regime then again.
They kill person. Sharpeville massacre in South Africa, almost people die. Besides the population where die, politicians like Biko died. Leaders died. They made sacrifices. Mandela, when they're old and they're locked in a jail, they offer them not once, not twice, passage for left the country. He say, then what you affect for? It defeats the purpose. If I didn't affect for me, people that will hold me for that. I go then I die with me very people them. It's a game mind that. Gaha obey. It's a fino. So, what thing I want for Leona all give you your example of ignorance. Because for me, the biggest ignorance is Salon but they don't 63. Salon 63, we all big past the country. It's a we not big past the country. The country, me and the country now, brother, because we are almost the same age. You all pass the country. And many people are all past the country. It is so disingenuous. You know, let me brother they talk about Sankara they lie. Well, the people that they lie and they enjoy. It's like, you know, with Sierra Leone and them, are they beg una party, but una they act like maggots. Maggots not they ever complain with something rotten. They go inside in the dashing side. And they inside in the dashing side. In fact, they are enjoying it. Do ya una all give me una your example where clear to una how Salon people and they demonstrate ignorance publicly. Mr. Jalo start.
Now go let Tonya go first.
Okay, Mr. Tonya.
The biggest ignorance for me na Salon really now where Mendeman and Fee say really SLPP na Mendeman party. Anybody when a Mendeman for be SLPP. Then a real stupidity down there. And when they grab them say me they born me SLPP. They know they born you SLPP. It's not possible. They're not born you SLPP. So stop going to talk this nonsense for saying me I'm born SLPP. They're not the born you SLPP, they're born you the Sierra Leonean. So that maybe for me now the biggest ignorance that when they hold me, they born me APC. How they go born you APC? You know what?
See, this ignorance about born party, not only SLPP, they all over.
We talk and go, talk and come. Unallow say this. You see, right now, so after independence, now take all the countries, then the 54 countries in Africa, we done better. The one that would have done the better. When I check the political history, they all don't get rid of the political party that would have began at the time of independence. Take them from Kenya. The guy who just left power, so Uhuru Kenyatta. In Papa, Naina be the first prime minister after independence.
Yeah.
Where be the contest election, so they can be president. Not to in Papa and party. They don't get rid of the old party that will be in Kenya. They don't get rid of the old party that will be in Rwanda. They don't get rid of the old party in Kenya and Ghana. They don't get rid of the old party in Ivory Coast. They don't get rid of the old party in they don't get rid of the Nigeria, Senegal. You know, if you count all the countries the way they make headway today in Africa, they all don't get rid of their old party then. The reason being their old party then, the colonial masters then build them on divide and rule mentality. They are not nationalistic at all. So the only way we are going to move on a country now for bringing a political dispensation where it look nationalistic. But Salon now we don't say they born with APC, they born with SLPP. So now make we backward. Now that is the most ignorant thing for me in that country.
That is deep. Mr. Jallo Kaisai, with clear demonstration of ignorance.
The biggest ignorance will get in a salon. Now waiting we derive from what we call education. Because as far as me concerned, we not get education as alone. You don't need for go university for go learn engineering. We people learn our village, then they make bridge with stick and rope, not so Gombe. You know, when they see them bridge, then they, when a stick and rope, then they cross water side with them. The kind education where we get in Sierra Leone. When you look at the way people learn, they attach the ability for read and write English as education. Now the biggest form of ignorance we'll get. And that ignorance, now they make we minds then shallow. We get for revisit two things in Sierra Leone. The amount of or the capacity to think where we education they give we, because we education not they allow we for think. What in teacher tell you now they go give them back. Cram and pass. You understand? That ability to think independent and understand the concept and use them in not deeper way education. The other thing we'll get for modifying a Sierra Leone, but if you talk and people and go feel say this guy maybe he not believe God. We understanding of religion and God in Sierra Leone is very wrong. I will tell you now, the two religions they will get in a Sierra Leone. The kind of belief systems where they don't build now people their mind. Now they give a few people chance for misuse with country. Hey, now God the mark leader. God not get business with leader. Saying that now the highest level of ignorance. God they appoint the leader who will not elect for lead una. When una say this for lead, we God they agree. And any way lead una, now that una want. Look at Sierra Leone. Look at all the countries around we. Look at Guinea. Guinea, if you talk about Islam, they're more Islamic than Guinea past Sierra Leone. But from 1958, when Guinea get independence from France to now 6 leaders they don't get. We don't get past 12 leaders. But every time now God they mark them leader day. Is God wicked to Sierra Leone? Is God partial to Sierra Leone? We get for change with religious perceptions. Otherwise, we they blindly follow an ignorant path. The fool we say we believe in God. But somebody, they be a driver. He go drink alcohol, he take drug, he go kill people them. Then say, now God mark them people, they then die one. Hey, but that God, they partial. These are the levels of ignorance we'll get in our society. Because people are not they think out of the box. Now that tunnel thinking, they don't get per we. And on this, the few people in politics, they follow, when then they disinform with people them. Go no more, go tell them anything. Now God mark we. That word we say Leone and they use chosen few. I don't know where they got that word from. You are muted. You are muted, Mr. Astue.
I wonder where I'm so happy when you bring this issue here, Cam, because I was going to bring it up. A bit na me list. Say na God na they give power. If na God they give power, why would they waste your time? We form legislation for form ECSL. Why would they appoint electoral commissioner? Why do we even do elections? And when you get any kind of perceptions, then no wonder they rig the elections because I got don't pick them. Because you they see XL people them, they are so convinced. Mother be on a God na hey, mother be a win, bang bang, because you get the religious connotations, confusion, na their aid. Say na God, na in they pick you leader. If God na in they pick leader, why would he vote? Why we get to the commission? We will just sit down, we wait. After every 5 years, God send paper come from heaven. He can't land na three. Send Tonya Gombe, Musa Nain go be the next president. They were like, yeah.
The mommy for that attempt for go bribe God.
Exactly. Exactly. It's crazy. It's crazy. Or they say God make mistake. Now they tell you I the wrong name. They say and that the man God want this year. It's just crazy. It's just crazy. Mr. Tonya, give me another one. Ignorance.
You allow the round up.
No, let Mr. Tonya give me another one because he can get it right to case. He brings to case.
Look, listen. Salon an interesting country, brother. Salon, very, 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 very interesting. Let we just and they look at what's in the happen, right? Gentlemen, now let take this very serious. This tripartite, whether they try for, whether they talk, but me, I get me own way where they look at the behavior of mother. I make one audio, I think 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks, where I talk say mother they suffer from sadistic personality disorder. This not a disorder where anybody where they suffer from, they derive pleasure in inflicting pain on other people. And they use power. So now I they look at mother. Waiting mother they do so. Una law watch him, yeah. He gets something up his sleeve. Here is the thing, and here is the reason why I make her they talk so. Nobody with a rightful senses, if you not get ulterior motive, go look how that country they divided right now. Then they go and sack soldier man them. I want to now listen to this why they talk. Why make mother they sack soldier man them? These guys and people who then get they know about gun, they know about welfare. Then the country so divided, you they go and sack them. You they go and sack them. And they do this for preempt trouble.
Yeah. The ferment that agree.
And you know, say when
I
the
agree
trouble
with that.
arise, that they make it, they stay in power.
Yeah.
So that 99 or two
A
motive behind
crisis
all
situation
that
they
sacking.
create.
So that's the reason. That now the situation, now that thing they create. How you go to go and look then they were under 37, you go sack them. You don't they go and sack them big man them now the soldier. You they go and sack them. So it creates a scenario wherein an uprising and one part of the country now they sack. So they create a scenario wherein there will be an uprising, and once that uprising that they make it stay in power. The guy no plan for level.
He's using an evil military tactics.
In order for left with grace.
And
Yes.
people know what they mean by command and control. He's using an evil military tactics. They create a crisis, so it initiate command and control.
Yeah, so that's the kind of thing the guy they do.
He go put a lot of things under control. We go there in a favor.
Yes, but
like
people know they really can't.
Like when he can't initiate coup, then he can't say he try for control the country there on attack.
Yes.
Then you can't hold the one.
Now that's a method. That command and misuse of command and control.
That the guy they do.
Out in regime now. Misuse of command and control. Every week, some crisis for being.
You know, when they talk this talk here, I remember where I be small. This our road.
While we take a whole program on this.
Yeah, we will. We will.
Very important. Let the people know the truth.
Sonia, when I was a little boy, grew up in Botown, Sewa Road, at the Waka. They go to Nigerian Road, Model, Primary School, just behind CTC. What we did it, team the beginning at the school, Mende beginning at the school, Creole beginning at the school, Loco beginning at the school. All the flavors, all the tribal orientation. Guess what? Sonia can school and creepy head. It's so funny when they think about Sonia, not in Creole, not in Soso, not in Madiga, in Mende, all man. Bongo, bata weme, Baba, I'm coming up. Bongo, bata weme, you know. And, you know, we do them with pleasure, you know. And we go and bug that person there, say the person here grew. Every day we can bongo, you know. That is what it is. We all get similar cultures. We get some differences. But we all for celebrate this then called differences then they, because I tell people difference not strength.
Yeah.
A lot of people they see difference as weakness. But the biggest strength within this world here now with differences. Look like for instance, the reason we make money marry do man because I guess until you not get. And because of that difference. Because she is female, you are male. Then make we married. And the other thing we make back with the married. We not get womb, then get womb. So for make her get access to a womb, and they married her. Instead for make her get access to me matter pencil, instead they married me. Because now me they stole the seed.
But what to make America powerful? Now because America embrace everybody in the world, they count the differences.
Every tribe
and then use America come, they embrace everybody, then they can use then differences and they for developing country. Joe Biden not a pure American, now Irish.
Yeah. I think he's the second Irish president after Kennedy.
Donald Trump, na German. In people that
with
come.
Turkish connection.
Well, let give some people for back what you they talk so. All man they wear jeans in America. American man love jeans. They cowboy them, the Western cowboy them in Texas. Then they wear jeans. You know how jeans come out? Now the peasants they will come out Hungary. And
Hungary, Germany. Yeah.
Now the Hungarian and get jeans go America.
Yeah.
But they embrace it now. It turn out their own.
Yes. They don't make an out to their own American thing. This
So
hamburger,
you see,
when people in the area,
German
hamburger.
food.
Now the German and can go from Hamburg.
Yeah.
That is what they
what
eat.
about the
American man,
pizza
they
from Italy?
German man like meat.
Italy.
They like meat. Now
Yeah.
Hamburg. Now the German settlers and they care that method how they eat them food cuisine, then they carry good. Now everybody hamburger.
Pizza from Italy.
Pizza. Now the Italian man
Italy.
and carry good.
Yeah.
This vaccine, what people in they talk about. Vaccine, a lot of people don't know say Africa man slave, na go to America.
Yeah, na Africa man I create vaccine. I invent in America. Yeah.
Not
can't also-
Booker Washington.
I think so.
The
That
man,
Black man.
the man said,
Yeah,
we
black
are so
man.
the sick. Now yeah, that the Africa this that. Then try him, he woke. But they not pay him patent, patents for him. They not patents are under his name. And Boku discovery what would they enjoy so that they want now black man make them, but because they get with man name, we not even know
Yeah.
a black man. Like for instance, the fiber cable, Nagana man maker.
Yeah, na Ghana man I can perfect na. Fiber cable na dollar where I been.
Yes, you get plenty things them way like the man we do the telephone there. Now black man, smart
Calculator.
telephone, na black man. But
Calculator.
because he get with man name, you know they know say na black man.
Traffic light.
Even the famous musicians, them now Europe we've been getting the early days in medieval age. Some of them were blacks. Some of them.
Well, it look like say don't 2 hours. We got to call them.
Well,
So,
we don't do fumble them.
We don't
Every good thing must
deviate
come to
from
an
the
end.
topic.
We want for tell una for una time. And when we can get into this, the passion, the conviction can make sometimes we go on and on and on like a washing machine. But as we don't reach to this point, I want for tell una plenty. Thank you, Mr. Tonya. You tell the people bye and tell them say we come back. And I feel so we for consider for do twice a week.
Man, them Pamu them una go see we back next week. Yeah, do ya una be out we. This one will start and late. Perhaps next one will start and early. Let una get the feeling.
Yeah.
Until then, next week.
Ambul, una thank you for listening to we. We go come back next week and with a plan for make we begin do 2 times a week. But that we get for sit down and discuss them and get an agreement because people and get voting for do, we not go take people and time too much. Until we meet again next Friday, una thank you for listening to we. And do ya, before I go, una help we for share and like. Una share and like because that go make more people them able to see and listen to we. The more una share them, the more una like them, the more the algorithms they help the machine them for spread the message. So now do that for Sierra Leone, not for we. This not to try where they can find money. We they do them for make we spread a message to Sierra Leone, let people understand what they need for understand.
Famulem in a cabo, plenty, thank you, Tona. Now we come, now we go. The same place, the same time, Friday. Next week, we go back Naya for let we open up all them chukublai there for let us see what's in the inside. In a cabo and plenty, thank you.
Nyandebo gelu manjima we Botambodi ezini lo forwe Papa tiji mukeni mia wotu umia Lobe mwelu mama Ay Ato ati lo ma ye Wato mango tipye mamu ye Ato ati lo ma ye Wea o Ato ati lo ma ye Wato mango tipye mamu ye Ato ati lo ma ye Wea o Sauna timungo we Kwebrawa tifwa ketimungo ngai Sauna timungo we Kwebrawa tifwa ketimungo ngai Batiko make agreement ilo mulwa Mwateni Batiko make agreement ilo mulwa ye Tonya Bidi ke inyamunga Ndewe amugbe pati ndejimawe jiva trouble bra mwambia mwa fila we jiva bunde bra mwambia mwa lewe apimi mwa uli dogon amungili amwe
Tanyamya ke bidi mya Melo jima hanse sauna mya manga woma Election time got to go to woma Take a mat my band this shit in my little tinga They agree ka gadi nyamwe Nge anyonga mwe Anya Nyonga mwe Tamya fika ne mawalo hey Takwena ngwena bonda ya Yeah bidi mya Tanya Bedi mya Kamundi nyamunga
Ato atiloma ye Watoma ngoti pie mamu ye Ato atiloma ye Wea o Ato atiloma ye Watoma ngoti pie mamu ye Ato atiloma ye Wea o Sauna timungo we Kwebra watifwa ketimu gongai Sauna timungo we Kwebra watifwa ketimu gongai Batiko make agreement ilo mulwa Mwateni Batiko make agreement ilo mulwa ye Tonya Bidi Ke inyamunga Ndewe amugbe pati ndejimawe Jiva trouble bra mwambia mwa fila we Jiva bunde bra mwambia mwa lewe apimi mwa uli dogon Amungili amwe yege nyali unkeda kwe amendelwe mbatelo Sawa kamoti milwe mbatela Kabale junior o SVPN Ubide enjoy Kabale junior o SVPN Tokwe otia o amuye Bele molele adopi Tiata lele amaledi Yenya inji ye ilole tiatima Bokeke de matela itijo Bidi na this last stand Ato atiloma ye Watoma ngoti pie mamu ye Ato atiloma ye Wea o Ato atiloma ye Watoma ngoti pie mamu ye Ato atiloma ye Wea o Sauna timungo we Kwebra watifwa ketimu gongai Sauna timungo we Kwebra watifwa ketimu gongai Batiko make agreement ilo mulwa Mwateni Batiko make agreement ilo mulwa ye Tonya Bidi Ke inyamunga Ndewe amugbe pati ndejimawe Jiva trouble bra mwambia mwa fila we Jiva bunde bra mwambia mwa lewe apimi mwa uli dogon Amungili amwe
And feel not to see them, man. God, they with it even like a brothers and sisters. Love and support, we don't show them. All can rally, we don't dance, but God, we they meet up now one big ball. Jake body akbala together. We be say we cut on butter, we pray the oil for the show. Now we face lights not there. How the picking them for study now. Mama not to work, Papa not get money. One go school, but the system and sorry. Free education, the left and a story. I see 6 now I'm pairing. A woman for lip, this life with me now gets money. You know go no say we dey suffer. Cause top up if you know they buy.
Mwali bima ake umbate panda Debi nyaima ale mao Mwali bima ake umbate panda Bilega tale mafo Mwali bima ake umbate panda Debi nyaima ale mao Mwali bima ake umbate panda Bilega tale mafo Mwali bima ke
But
umbate
the
panda.
back all over my boss.
Mwali, bima ke
From your
umbate
foot
panda.
delay and see dangerous.
Sauna timungo we. Kwe brawa tifwa ke timungo gai. Bati koma ke agreement ilo mulwang. Mwateni. Bati koma ke agreement ilo mulwang ye. Tonya, bidi bidi ke inyamunga. Ndewe amugbe pati ndejima we jiva trouble bra mwambia mwa fila we jiva kunde bra mwambia mwa lewe api mwa uli